I hate winter so much. Oh my god. The crack of my lip is so visible. Oh my god. Like, I've been taking Aquaphor. My lip is still all messed up. God. It is kind of painful to talk right now because every time I open up my mouth too much and it lets my lip expand, I can feel the tear continuing to tear on my lower lip. Oh my god. This is probably going to be an issue for a month or so. I'm hoping not a month. Like, I'm hoping this heals over very soon. But at the same time, though, it's every time I talk, I feel like it gets worse. Maybe I should not talk for a day? Oh, man. And I'm about to do a Let's Read, too. Oh, man. I guess I'm going to begin today's stream by putting on a little bit of Aquaphor. Hopefully I don't start bleeding profusely with the Aquaphor because it is, like, you know, moisturizing my lips. Yeah. Ah. I hate winter so much, though. I hate it so much. Yeah, I might bleed a little bit during stream. I should probably get some, tissues to catch the blood just in case. I don't know. Well, my lips are going to be very glossy now. And last time we ended off with the white-haired girl staying the night at Bestia's mansion. Well, technically it's the mansion, not just Bestia's mansion, but right now Bestia is the master of the home, so it is technically just his version of the mansion that's just very altered compared to the Rhodes family. But Bestia never waited for morning to come. With his sword that smelled of blood hanging from his hip, not his lip. God, I was thinking about my lip there. I'm gonna repeat that line. With his sword that smelled of blood hanging from his hip, the beast slowly, ever so slowly, crept toward the room where the white-haired girl slept. The time was soon approaching for the bloodthirsty beast to paint the walls with the young woman's blood, to turn her bedchamber into a gourd-splattered altar upon which he would offer her to the devil. However, when he opened the door, the beast could hardly believe his eyes. She was awake. Was she? She was not asleep, but sitting there as if expecting Bestia's arrival. Why are you awake? Did you not go to sleep? I heard footsteps, so I... And what were you planning to do when I got here? Surely you didn't think we'd simply have a nice midnight chat. I was hoping to ask what it was that you wanted. To ask what it was I wanted? Do you even realize what you're saying? Can you not see what's in my hand? You know exactly what I came here to do. Aren't you going to beg? Aren't you going to plead for your life? Aren't you going to ask me not to kill you? If it's necessary. But is that what you want? What I want is something much, much more gratifying than your pleas. I want to hold a banquet! It's not enough. No matter what I do, it's not enough. But you will be enough to satisfy me, to quench this unholy thirst, to complete me, wholly fill me to the bursting point. You want to know what I desire? I desire to devour you! Huh. Bestia shoved the girl back, slamming her into the mattress. He then stabbed his sword through the sheets beside her, looking down upon the girl, the moonlight at his back. Clenching her slender throat with one hand, he drew his sword once more, holding the tip but inches from her nose. No matter how much blood it drank, The sword continues to shine gloriously, as though it had just come from the forge. Wait, is the sword covered in blood right now? Or is it just, worn out? Also, does he sharpen his blade? Because, with the amount of killing he's been doing and all the blood that's been left on his sword, I think that thing is really dull right now, so it may not even cut her flesh because of how dull it is unless he sharpens it. He probably does. Off screen. It was an awe-inspiring, tear-shedding blade, the sight of which would cause anyone to imagine the misfortune about to befall them. Go on! Mock me! Ridicule the hideous, barbaric beast standing before you. From the moment you saw me, you thought me unsettling, no? But you averted your eyes. Because I had food for you. Because I gave you a place to rest. You pretended not to notice the beast. This is retribution! Retribution for your damn humans! So beg for your life like they all do. Cry! Plead for mercy. If you say that you are ugly, then I must be equally ugly. Huh? What? What came from the girl's mouth was neither a plea, nor an insult, nor a scream. Full-grown men had wept before him, and yet this slight young woman did not. Despite this terrifying beast being upon her, moments away from extinguishing her life, even I almost shrieked in fright. Bestia could believe neither his eyes nor his ears. Do you not fear me? Can you not see what I'm about to do to you? What am I to be afraid of? I'm threatening to murder you! To rip your intestines out with these claws and watch you die in agony. I enjoy it more than anything in the world. Filling others' hearts with fear. The more lives I take, the more I enjoy it. I'm a beast, driven by madness. What he expected was for the beautiful girl before him to desperately implore him for mercy. He wanted nothing more to see despair seep into every corner of her red eyes. For he believed that it would be a truly sublime moment, euphoria unlike anything he had experienced before. Bestia prodded her with his singular sword, poking a slit in skin smoother than silk. You see me as pitiful, and so you are offering me release from my fate. But she did not do as the beast wished. She looked up at him with sympathy rather than fear. This rattled the beast. He had never once seen anyone respond to him that way. What on earth are you talking about? What is going through your head? Pity? Release? Do you not comprehend the situation? How can you be so calm? Scream! Cry and shout! Beg for me to spare you! Throw yourself at my feet! Throw yourself at my feet! Otherwise, I'm a beast! A beast that never tires of killing! To me, you appear to be a person. Oh, wait, sorry. That's, white hair girl, not, Bestia. To me, you appear to be a person. Bestia. Oh yeah, Bestia is pretty intense. He's speechless. You're lying. You listen to the things I say, and you respond with your own words. I was taught how to speak. I'm a beast who speaks human language. But you think. You use your mind to come up with responses. And you hesitate. If I'm human, then why do they disparage me so? What? Why do they reject me? And try... You're scaring me, Michael. You know, I have a weird vocal range where I don't really get to show it off as much. Like, that's like the funny thing. I have a really weird vocal range where I could jump between different voice styles. So usually I don't use that voice because, for one, either dialogues are being spoken for me by the voice actors, or two, I never get a chance to speak a character like this. And I've been learning some voice acting from my friends. Since a lot of my friends want to be voice actors, they've been teaching me little things that voice actors do to improve their voices as well as their lines. So I'm just getting into multiple characters while playing. And also, visual novels are really good practice for voice acting. Like, if anyone wants to be an aspiring voice actor, or if anyone wants to be a voice actor, try visual novels and reading them out loud, mainly because you play so many characters and you can experiment with so many voices. To kill me. Because I'm a beast! A repulsive beast! That's why, isn't it? I am so glad I'm not living in an apartment right now. I am so glad I'm not living in an apartment right now. Although, hopefully the people on the walking trail behind my house do not, you know, hear me just scream at the top of my lungs from where I am right now. I remember one time I did get a noise complaint for reading too loud, so I might cool it down a little bit. Even though I'm not at an apartment, so I could probably get away with more things than I think. Prepare some tea or something in case. Yeah. I usually drink a little bit of tea right after stream. I will do nothing to hurt you. We are alike. Alike? Don't be ridiculous. How could you say we're alike when you're as beautiful as you are? Well, he just confessed. Dang. Dang, Bestia, you accidentally confessed. There is nothing beautiful about me. What value does outward appearance have? You have suffered much persecution, which is why you tremble in fear. I am not trembling. I am not afraid. I can hear the cries of your heart. What on earth is wrong with you? Why are you not afraid? Why do you not scream in terror? I am afraid, but more than fear, I feel like I know what my role is. Sorry, I hit my mic. There we go. Your role? If you will have me, then I would like to remain here in the mansion. Are you mad? I'll eventually kill you! Torture you, put you through hell, make you wish you were never born. That does not change my mind. Please, allow me to stay. I find it very hard to believe that what you want deep down is to hurt people. And I get the feeling that I am meant to be here. That it is my role. Yeah. Bestia was at a loss. He was, perhaps, afraid of this girl who did not fear him, and even attempted to embrace him. Me if I was a white-haired girl. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. She behaved too differently from all the other humans he knew of, and only ever harass and push them away. Why are you so kind to me? To this beast, this murderer. Bestia's sword slipped from his hand, hitting the hard floor with a metallic whine. I mean, to a degree, the white-haired girl has been treated similarly to Bestia because of her white hair as well as her red eyes. Like, people were treating her very similarly to the, beast. So, to a degree, she kind of knows where his pain's coming from. When the sound died down, the white-haired girl extended her hands for the beast with the utmost of affability. I mean, I've seen affability used in some sentences before, but that's really not a term I see every day. Her fingers were white as freshly fallen snow, something this area never saw. They traced his distinctive frame. They ran across his unusually shaped nose. They slid across his rough, yellowed skin. They drifted around his rather small eyes. Like, girl, he's not the one. The beast trembled once more. This time, not out of twisted desire from deep within, but from the unimaginable comfort of physical contact. Her fingers moved so gently, so pleasantly, rubbing him in their warmth. Give me 1 second. I gotta clear out my throat. I don't know where, but all of a sudden I got a lot of mucus in the back of my nose. Like, I wasn't feeling the mucus this morning, so I don't think I suddenly got, sick. Because this morning I had no mucus, but now I have mucus in the back of my back of my nose. Oh man, am I gonna sound nasally all stream? Are you crying? A single teardrop slid down the arc of her finger. Looking into her clear eyes, Bestia came to a realization. And at the same time, he felt somewhat dismayed. You are without sight. Taken in the throes of his primal urges, the beast had not noticed, but there was an emptiness in the girl's eyes. She appeared to be gazing far into the distance, not focused on the man, despite being close enough to touch him. Tears had begun running down Bestia's cheeks earlier, when she had called him a person. But it was not until one of those droplets had slid across the back of her finger that she had realized. She would, indeed, have no need of extravagant dresses. After all, she could not see what she was wearing. I did not remember that the white-haired girl was blind. Was she blind in door 1, or is this only door 2? Because I don't remember this detail. Interesting. That is correct. I am blind. But whoever decided that reality is only that which can be seen. I know not what appearance I have. In the darkness, everything is as one. There is no difference between beast and man. If you are a beast, then I too must be a beast. To call the girl a beast would be paramount to eating sugar and insisting it was salt. Do pardon the trite analogy, please. But you know rather well, master, that the white-haired girl was not at all what you would call a beast. Only door 2. Okay. Not simply in appearance, but all the way down to her core. There was nothing beastly about her. Her words brought him faint pain, but the beast still felt, on some level, that he wanted to keep her at his side, to see what would happen. His next words were in large part impulsive. I am grateful that you cannot see. That was pretty impulsive. Without exception, everyone who had wandered into the mansion had lost their lives before the sun rose next morning. She was the first visitor who had not met this fate. Over time, Bestia's madness gradually subsided. He even began to seem rather tame. You would hardly believe it was the same beast who had once reveled in those perverse festivities. I love this OST. Oh yeah. I mean, the house of Fata Morgana, it may not have a lot of, upbeat orchestral pieces. However, the music itself is beautiful in its own regard. Like, there are some cinematic pieces in some parts of the doors. However, music like this, it's haunting but also beautiful, which makes it so fitting for this game. He was, I imagine, at a loss for how to behave. I too would be flustered in the constant presence of such beauty. But it was not just her appearance. She had said she wished to live with him, a beast who had committed countless atrocities. Perplexing indeed. What is the matter? Do you honestly not fear me? Do I appear to be afraid of you? No, you do not. But you would. If you could see me, you would react the same as everyone else. You would mock me. You would despise me. You would want to kill me. You don't know what I've done, because you can't see. I enjoyed it. I bask in their terror. So why? Why do I not want you to find out? I don't want you to know how many people I've tortured, how many I slaughtered, how much blood I've imbibed. All the horrible things I've done. Horrible? I'm aware that what I've done is wrong, but I relished in it. I wanted, for so long, to slaughter them. I desperately desired to see blood. Human blood. What is it that I crave? Murder or laughter? I said that I had no need for peace, yet here I am. Is something the matter? No, some tea. Oh, shall I make some? Are you thirsty? No. I made some tea. It's probably cold by now. I thought you might want some. You don't. No. No, I'll take it. What are you laughing for? Because I'm happy. Is it to your liking? It's better. Well, he's already doing better than Mel at this stage. Their life together began quietly, their days without event. They had no extravagant meals. There were no swaths of guests lending life to the mansion's halls, but there was also no one screaming in fear for their life. It was the peaceful life Bestia had lost, and he had returned once more to that quiet realm. What's the matter? You are always so quick to notice my presence. My world is one of darkness, so I have a heightened sense of hearing. What is it like? How do you perceive the world? I cannot imagine living in complete darkness. Isn't that what you already have been living in complete darkness in the mansion? Occasionally, I can see light. Light? Yes, not a radiant light, like the sun, but a soft light, floating in the darkness. Like a candlelight, I suppose. That only perplexes me all the more. I find it difficult to understand what you are describing. Is that so? It's difficult for me as well. I am not sure how to explain it. But it's not complete darkness. I can sense your presence, for instance, and I can tell how windy it is from the way the windows vibrate. And also, I also feel as though I can sense the wavering of emotions. The candlelight begins to flicker erratically. From fear, intense sorrow, or other similar emotions. My emotions? I do not know. It could be yours, and it could be mine. This mansion is a very peculiar place. The candlelight is always wavering, and yet it seems somehow stable. It makes me feel as though this is where I belong. I don't think I understand. I'm a beast, so I lack the intelligence. But you I am going to go hunting. Is there anything you would like?
Whatever you like.
Avoiding his emotions.
Alright then. If you find any fruit, that would be nice.
Fruit. Does fruit run?
It's sour. You picked it before it was ripe.
I didn't know. Is that a bad thing? I don't know anything.
I cannot see, but if fruit is still green, you are not supposed to eat it yet.
What about pears?
What color are these?
Green. Oh, no blue.
Shall I give you a hand preparing supper?
Teach him, girl. I cannot ask for help of someone who can't see. You'll hurt yourself.
Don't worry. I can tell, for the most part, where things are by touch and sound. Are you worried?
Worried. The thought of blood dripping down her finger doesn't excite me. What's going on? What on earth happened to me?
If I appear to be in any danger of harming myself, please let me know, and you have nothing to worry about. You do not seem any more comfortable in a kitchen than me.
She always cooks the... Where did she go?
Huh?
She always comes when I call. The maid's gone. She wants them to be alone.
Interesting.
Does she address why she's gone? I had hidden myself away. Oh, this explanation.
Bestia had learned how to go about his daily life without my assistance, and the two of them had no need of others in their peaceful world. Oh my, what is the matter, master? I was not lonely at all, no. It was an absolute pleasure simply watching them. I mean that. It was not my role to be at his side, nor was I the one to be at hers. If she could make Bestia into the master of the home, then my presence was unnecessary. I appear when I am needed, as I appear to serve the flaxen-haired family, nothing more. If they sought a servant, then I would show myself. Yes, certainly. After some time, they began to sleep in the same bed.
Oh dear, no. Not for the reason you're imagining, master. Oh my. The maid when everyone is sleeping. She was just upkeeping the house when everyone's asleep. Does the maid even sleep? I don't think the maid sleeps.
You thought no such thing? Though they slept in the same bed, they did not lay together. They did so, it seemed, because they were more comfortable in the same place. The two acted more like family than lovers.
Hey. Hello? Are you asleep?
No, I am awake.
Is the candlelight wavering?
Right now, it is very calm.
I see. Say, tell me about your childhood.
What? Me?
Won't you?
My childhood?
Yes. I have no such stories to tell. That's a lie. When I was a child, I lost everything. My mother, father, brothers, everyone. So
For as long as I can remember, I did not have a father.
Very different than door 1. Bestia lore. Oh yeah, he probably has a pretty fucked up childhood. Which kind of explains his blood loss as an adult. Like, he probably had a very messed up childhood and upbringing So as an adult, he grew to have a big bloodlust.
I lived alone with my mother, but I never felt that was a bad thing.
Was she kind?
Yes, very. She was a compassionate woman, but we were poor, and because I could not see, my mother was the only one who could work. She would be away for long stretches of time, supposedly because she served at a respectable house. I do not know whether or not that was true. Perhaps she was doing much more demanding work. I never asked. I believe not asking was best for her. From time to time, I would receive letters from her. Someone who lived nearby read them to me. The letters went something like this. Life in the mansion is difficult, but everyone treats me so well, and they say I do good work. I'll be back with more money soon, so you be a good girl. Other than that, she allegedly expressed concern for my health and safety, as well as repeatedly saying how much she loved me.
You have a good mother.
I did. Nearly everything I remember my mother saying to me was written in her letters. So much kindness and warmth.
Why do you not live with her now? She might not be with us, Bestia. How did you end up here, in the mansion?
Before long, she lost her life at her place of employment, and I was sent the money she had earned. It was, I imagine, enough to survive on. When my mother was alive, she often lamented my blindness. If only you could see, she would say, I could show you just how extraordinary this world is.
How do we announce your full username, Michael? Oh, Michael Zratib. Yeah, it's Michael Zratib. I mean, it probably would be pronounced Ratib, like Ratib, but I just say Ratib. It's a pun on my name.
So I decided I would visit a renowned physician in order to fulfill my mother's dream. A physician in this country. However, upon examining me, he said that he could not restore my sight. Dejected, I was on my way back home when the bandits attacked. They robbed me of the money I had brought to pay for my treatment. I lost everything my mother saved for me, the money she gave her life to earn for me. I failed to repay her for anything she did, which cast a dark cloud over my heart. My world has always been wrapped in darkness, but at that moment, I was in the deepest abyss. There was not even a speck of light. I was at a complete loss. With nowhere to go, I simply wandered, no destination in mind. And that was when I miraculously arrived at this mansion. It was as if it had summoned me here.
You were being summoned by the mansion to fulfill my craving. But it didn't end up that way. I wonder if the mansion is disappointed. I see.
I apologize for not having a brighter tale to tell.
I feel like Bestia's tale would be even less brighter.
I imagine you are hoping to hear joyful childhood memories?
No. Did they hurt you?
Pardon?
The bandits. When they attacked, were you hurt?
You are so compassionate.
I am no such thing. I am not compassionate.
I was perfectly fine. I took a few scratches, but nothing you need to worry about.
I see.
I believe that I am happy now. I was unable to regain my sight, and I haven't the money to return home. But I believe I left in order to come here. Is your life right now happy?
I am terrified, am volatile, am growing accustomed to this woman's comfort, am afraid of losing her. A beast should not have these feelings. A murderous beast. Take this.
What is...
It makes a good gift, supposedly.
Is it a sword?
I was planning to throw it out when I learned that, but I couldn't. I felt like I was meant to give it to someone.
Oh no, it's the rose. I think it's the rose.
That could only be you. It is a fake white rose.
Yep, it's the rose. I thought he was giving a sword for some reason. A white rose accessory.
Do you not want it?
No, I do. I just... for some reason... Never mind. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So it is fake. Interesting. The House in Fata Morgana. Dreams of the Revenants edition. We're still in the mansion. However, I still have 20 minutes to go. Oh, the gift was giving the white hair. The gift Mel was giving the white hair. Now I'm at a weird question for myself because I have 20 minutes till my cutoff time, but I did end a chapter in like 40 minutes. So do I play halfway through this chapter and then end the stream, or do I just end the stream at this chapter? I mean, at the end of that chapter, because I'm 20 minutes early actually. Huh. The one thing is, though, I don't know how long this scene's going to be, and I don't want to cut off in the midway through a scene. Like, that's like the dilemma I'm at, because if I continue reading, I could find myself, you know, cutting a scene short. Because, yeah, usually chapters of Fata Morgana end in 1 hour, but this one ended in 40 minutes. Maybe end early. Okay, that might be a good idea. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot of messages on Discord. Oh, all my messages at once just popped up. Yeah, Discord has a weird glitch that whenever I'm getting messaged, for some reason, it sends all the messages from other group chats, even if they're muted, all to my phone. Like, if I don't look at Discord for 1 minute, all the notifications come to my phone. It's getting serious right now. Ooh. I was kicking the wire of my microphone. It's getting serious right now. Let's see, is it serious messages? No, it's not.
Okay.